Very good evening, everybody, and welcome to the very, very last edition this week and this year of TVE. With an audience counted in single numbers, but a studio audience of thousands that Cecil B. DeMille would be proud of, we bring you the final edition, most of which I think will be taken up with auction later on for charity. We'll have an update from Terry in a moment, who's sitting beside me. Before we get into the mayhem of the last night on TVE, let me just make a couple of serious announcements. First of all, boing! There we go, there's a serious announcement. It's deadly serious, this one, and this one, in fact, is deadly serious because it concerns as well Mr. DJ Fontana. Would you please this evening not use any of that silly string which the chap in the costumiers was selling, mainly because it's incredibly dangerous. If that's fired from too short range, it doesn't have a chance to dry, the dye on it, and it can burn. We've had 2 people go to the nurse already with burnt eyeballs this afternoon or at lunchtime. And yesterday evening, DJ Fontana was sprayed, and to be quite honest, he didn't think it was very funny. Okay? That's fine. He didn't think it was very funny. Wouldn't like to risk him not coming back because of a piece of silly behaviour like that. That stuff is dangerous. Perhaps we've encouraged it in the studio. You see us getting avalanche, sprayed with everything, foamed. When we do it in the studio, we make sure we're a long way away and it's safe. Please don't do it at all this evening. And it also spoils it for a lot of other people. We had a lot of people who haven't been using it complaining about their being sprayed with it when they hadn't done anything.
It also causes problems for people who've got contact lenses.
That's right. And for people who've got contact lenses, it's incredibly irritating if it gets into your eyes. It's awful. So use the party poppers. They're fine. They're also easy to clean up. Anybody who's been spraying somebody else, you'll find if you've got PVC or nylon, that stuff's incredibly difficult to get off. Awful stuff, it really is. I don't... Yes, he will. The chap at the costumiers has been exchanging the string stuff for party poppers. So that is a genuine play, and that bit about DJ Fontana isn't bullshit. It is absolutely true. DJ was absolutely... Yeah, he was. Well, he wouldn't show it. He's a nice man. But you can imagine, they don't do that in the States. OK, the next serious bit, and probably the last one. Tomorrow morning, normally at Hemsby, we come into the camp and we're the last group for the last big group for the year. This time, Pontins have actually got another group of people coming in next week, and they're due to start arriving Saturday. So this year we have to vacate the chalets by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that will mean, God knows, you're going to have to crawl out of your pits. You're going to have to kick the person next to you out of the pit and then follow him or her. You'll have to get out because at 10 o'clock, that's when the cleaning squads will be starting to move in. Whether you're there or not, they'll be hoovering over you, round you, under you, through you. Please try and vacate your chalets by 10 o'clock. The buses actually start running that shuttle to Yarmouth Station 7 o'clock, isn't it, Rob?
7 o'clock.
And goes on till about 7:30. No, it goes on through the morning. But please vacate your chalets by 10 if you would, everybody. I'm hoping to get DJ over for a last interview this session, and also I know I've got Paul Summers coming in to say a big thank you to everybody. Terry, what have you got? Have you got any mail? I know there are a couple of bits. Did you pick any up on the way out?
There was virtually nothing in there.
There was something though about Paul Summers, wasn't there?
Yes.
We managed to get rid of this. There's very little mail to read since the Smut Show was over. Yes. And didn't you suffer for that Smut Show? You see the standard of the jokes.
Oh, here we are. That's the one.
Quickly, very quickly, dear TVE, I think Paul Summers was really good, but most of all, he was a lovely man that felt proud to love Elvis and tell everyone he did, and I hope it made his evening playing with DJ Fontana. Thanks for a great holiday from Chalet 375. There we are.
I bet your DJ enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Can we say happy birthday to Julie, Chalet 178. She's 21 on Sunday, so many happy returns, Julie, and that was from Sally, Lisa, Jeff, and all the friends at Hemsby.
Well, that's a charity item, that. Please, from Kathy and Shelley 460, please say hello to the lads from Leatherhead and Surrey whom I met last night. See you in the streets of London. Nice meeting you, lads. Thanks, Kathy, PTO. To all the Elvis FC staff, thanks for another lovely week. See you next year.
We found a little notebook by the telephones in the restaurant, and we think it might belong to Miss L. Davis. It's got train times for tomorrow for getting home to, it looks like, Skegness. So if the lady would like to approach me sometime during the night, I'll be outside the Grayson Arms and you can pick your notebook up.
There was also another letter which doesn't seem to have appeared here about somebody, apparently this morning we read out a letter complaining about the cabaret last night, and it was addressed from Chalet number 1, and Chalet number 1 disclaim all ownership of that. They say they didn't write it, and therefore would I announce on the air it wasn't Chalet number 1 to complain. Fine, great stuff.
Well, if people wish to complain about the entertainment, please can they have the decency to use their own Chalet numbers, as all of us in Chalet 1 had no objection to the entertainment at all last night. Please read this out at about 7 p.m.
Marvellous, there we are, great stuff. Okay, Terry, I can see a man's just come padding in here. He's just taking a seat over in the corner, and it's not a... Yeah, it's DJ himself, as you can tell by the reception. We will have DJ coming on in just a moment to have a last chat on the TV with us. Meanwhile, over to Cherry. Over to Cherry for a charity update.
Yes,
come on,
right.
Cherry, give us a charity update.
Money's beginning to come in thick and fast now, and will do within the next 55 minutes. Let's start the programme with our starting total of £845.45. So that's our start.
That's not bad, that's not our starting total.
Now, to add to that, we've had £80 donated from the football money.
Great.
That's great.
And at this, Kelvin did ask us to give a special vote of thanks to the 2 girls' teams who took part in the football. The football was actually won by Simon's men, whom I presume wasn't one of the girls' teams. Is that right? No, okay. Congratulations to Simon's men for winning the girls' football competition, and congratulations to the 2 girls' team for taking part in the men's. No.
Another £5 donated by one of the chaps who actually got onto Blockbusters this year. So
really?
That's gone into the box.
Right.
And gentleman came in. Here we are. This is the one. Steve Biddlecombe, Chalet 40, said he'd like to donate some items, Sunday Times magazines, and a book, Elvis the Man, the Legend and His Music, to the auction, so if anybody wants to put bids in on those, and a videotape. That's the way it is, a Lower from Hawaii, rare 70s live material. So he's donated those. We'll do those as a job lot, and he's also brought in a bootleg album. Are you out there, Dave? And he said, can you get a bid for this? So if you'd like to come in and bid for this, he'll donate 1/3 of whatever the bid is towards the appeal. So that's separate, but the others. So there we are. So a rare item there. Well, we've had a tenner bid from Kelvin to start that one off. Right. On to John.
Is that it? Any more?
That's it at the moment.
We'll be going into our first clip in a moment, everybody. At the moment, I'm just going through the nursery rhyme book to find the most requested nursery rhymes of the week for the next John and Nori spot.
While he's doing it, can I just say... Can I just say the people who are in reception who are doing the fancy dress have kindly donated a bag with some goodies in it.
Ah, with some goodies in it.
The party poppers and balloons.
But none of that shitty string. No, none of that string, yes.
No crap. Can I say crap?
You can on this one. You can say it on this now.
They've even got Nashers in it. They reckon there's probably about £10 or £12 worth of stuff in there, and they've donated that for the fun tonight, so I don't know if anybody wants to start off with a £5 for £10 or £12 worth of party stuff.
Whatever they want. Yeah, anyway, we'll be back for the auction bids, starting those shortly. Don't forget, everybody, it's fancy dress this evening. We had a visitation, you might say, a little bit early when we were setting up for Blockbusters. We had the... who was it? It was Joy. Joy was the horny policewoman. We had a very randy-looking Jane, and I wasn't quite sure what was the third one, Bob. What was that other girl? She was either dressed as Raquel Welch in a million years BC or one of the dinosaurs. I wasn't quite sure. What was she? Couldn't wait. She had this very fetching outfit on, but was painted green. Couldn't wear it up at all. Anyway, we'll shoot. Unless you've got anything, we'll shoot off into our first clip, and when you come back, we're going to have DJ in for a last chat. And of course I'll then be doing the nursery rhyme reading. Kids said, don't go to bed yet, Uncle John's got something for you. And then we'll also, I hope, be having Paul Summers in to say cheerio to you, and then we'll be carrying on obviously with our last auction of the charity items. Now here we are, Terry, we've been taking them all up here.
Yes.
Hang on, we're now King Creole. We're now on to the last sheet of paper, everybody, just a few clips to go, and the next one is Bridge Over Troubled Water from TTW11 again. What is that? Well, welcome back, everybody. Despite the fact that it's our last night on TVE, we've had a week in which to practice. You'll notice that the standard of clip guessing hasn't improved whatsoever. Now, I'm sitting now next to, can you see on the, yeah, DJ Fontana, and sandwiched in between us, yes, that isn't a spare head, that is in fact your head of Steve, who is a friend of the chap who has donated these lovely plates as well. Can you get those plates in, Bob? This chap has donated the plates which are up for auction. He's also donated a set of 6 of these lovely plates for... Now, Steve, would you just like to explain, just come a bit nearer to the mic, you know, where you've been selling the tickets and so on?
Oh, I've been selling tickets all around the dance hall and round out in the reception area.
About how many have you sold?
How many have you sold, Tom? 350.
350. So how much a ticket?
Oh, pound a ticket, yeah.
So there's 350 quid?
Yeah.
350, round of applause there. Now, Steve, would you like to hold that bag up so DJ can pick out the winning ticket? There's a set of 6 of these plates. I'm just going to take them down because my arm's getting tired.
Right.
Okay. The winning house, DJ, you can shout out the winning number.
Green, if that makes any difference. 154.
154 green. So if the winner, if the possessor of number 154 green ticket...
Oh, we're going to go around the show. We've got the show now.
Oh, they've got the shiny numbers on the back. What sensible lads. Why don't the TVE or anything like that? Thanks a lot, Steve. I'll tell you what, can you, if you want to grab them as you go by there...
Thank you.
There should be another... Yeah, there was another... Got it? Okay. While Steve's sorting himself out, everybody... Well, DJ...
John,
tell me... I know, what do you think about the week?
I'll tell you one thing. It's the best week I've spent in a number of years. It really is. I've had a great time.
Oh, fantastic.
Todd and the staff has been wonderful. The fans have been great. Everything was just wonderful. It really was.
Was it what you expected, DJ?
A lot more.
Yeah?
I knew the Brits were a little bit kooky, you know. I've seen a lot of them over in America. And like I said last night, everybody in America waits for the British to show up so things will start happening. And so it's been happening over here.
That's right.
I'm sure tell them about it when I get home.
Yeah. And you can also obviously tell them that when things like this are going on, the memory of Elvis is never going to die, is it?
No, so we should learn from you people. We really should. And maybe our fan clubs will do better, I hope.
Yeah. Well, look, DJ, this is the last serious moment, and this is absolutely genuine. On behalf of the staff, and on behalf... Hang on, where is it? I've got it. Where is it? Where is it? Here we are. On behalf of the staff, on behalf of everybody who's here, and on behalf of everybody who's ever been connected with the Elvis Presley fan club, we're going to do you what we consider it would normally be the ultimate honour, and it's only been granted in exceptional circumstances. You are going to be awarded an official Elvis fan club travel service badge with your name on it. Now, this mightn't mean much. These are all handmade. Rob Rushout-Smith has spent all afternoon working on it. Can you get that in? Can we get that in?
Tip it.
Can you see DJ Fontana? So, DJ, it gives me great honour to pin this badge. Yes. We need Rob Rushout-Smith to tie this on, I think. Hang on, let's get that up there. There we go. Okay, DJ.
Oh, great. Hey, I've been wanting one of these all week.
That's right, yeah.
I really have, and I'm glad I finally got it today.
Yeah. To be quite honest, everybody, DJ would have had it on Monday, but Rob couldn't spell Fontana. That was the problem.
He thought we said Montana.
That's what he thought we said Montana. Anyway, can I ask you just to step over there, DJ, again for a moment, if you wouldn't mind. You'll all see DJ much later in the ball. Paul, can we have you in very quickly to... I know you wanted to have a quick word and say cheerio to everybody. There we are. Sit in a seat made warm by a legend for you. There we are, right, there we are. Man, it takes up a bit more room.
Oh, thank you.
No. Tell me, Paul, how did you enjoy last night?
It was great. People have been at me all day saying how much they enjoyed it and everything like that. So it's everything I ever wish for.
And tell me, you heard DJ say this has surprised him by the size. Has the convention, what you've seen of it, surprised you?
Well, working for the Leeds fan club as I have done, people said there'd be 2,000 or 3,000 people there. But it was absolutely massive. It was just unbelievable seeing all those people there looking at you when you're on stage. It was
That's right.
So it's something that I've never... Well, I've dreamed about it, but it was just so vast.
Yeah.
And the people was just tremendous. It's just unbelievable.
And what about having DJ play a couple of numbers with
I
you?
couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Your drummer hasn't resigned, has he?
No, actually, I signed some sticks for him, so he'll never touch something. He's put a glass case on the wall.
Let me get this right. He signed some sticks for DJ.
No, DJ. He offered, but he didn't want any.
No. He didn't mind at all, though, did he?
Oh, no, I couldn't believe it. He won't play those drums again now.
Won't he really?
No, he'll buy a new set now.
Oh, great stuff. Great.
Pin them on the wall over the place.
Oh, brilliant. Anyway, look, Bob, I'd say thanks very much for coming down.
It's been a pleasure. It's
great to have an Elvis fan actually performing for the Elvis fans.
Great.
And what we'll let you do is get the next clip wrong. That's what it should be.
I've been watching all week, you know.
Yeah, that's what it should be. The last one should have been that. But hang on, what was the last one? Young Dreams. That's probably not even on here. What I do is I think...
Just pick one.
Well, I think
That's what you've been doing.
it might be that one.
Really?
Yeah.
And you mean it might be?
Well,
What are the chances?
we haven't tried that one.
Have we not tried?
Try that
I've got
one.
a choice of two then.
You got a choice of two, 52 or 53.
It's either Shake That Tambourine or Little Egypt.
Right, here we...
Hit it. Or it could be Jailhouse Rock or Suspicious Minds. Or Big Love, Big Heartache. Or We'll Be Together. Try that one.
Yeah. Welcome back there, everybody. And before we plunge into the charity auction, we must remember the children. I know you're kidding. I know I'm talking into that camera. Are you out there, kiddies? Right. Even though it is the last night, and even though we're having the big auction, we're still going to do your fairy tales. Now, the kiddies have been writing in their own little mailbox, giving me the requests for fairy tales. We've read the 3 most requested fairy tales. The first one is The Queen of Hearts. I think some of these children have got dirty minds. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts and took them clean away. The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the knave full sore. The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'd steal no more. Right? The next one is the next one is Pussycat, Pussycat. Pussycat, Pussycat, where have you been? I've been to London to look at the Queen. Pussycat, Pussycat, what did you there? I frightened a little mouse under her chair. And finally, kiddies, the last one at Hemsby 88, the most requested one all week, and it was an obvious one. Everybody wrote in for it. 4 stiff standers. 4 stiff standers, 4 dilly-danders, 2 lookers, 2 hookers, and a wigwag. And that is the end of John and Ori for another year. And I would be grateful if anybody who knows the answer would write in and tell me what 4 stiff standers are going to do with the children's story tale, because I really don't know.